Hello, I'm Akram. I'm from Group 10, and I'm with my friend Tiffany and Deo. And in this video, we're gonna talk about state institution. State institution is a bunch of institutions that form the government and made by the state, from the state, and for the state. In Indonesia, the state institution is regulated by the 1945 Constitution. In Indonesia, there is state institution before the amendment and after the amendment.
There are some state institutions that stands and exist before the amendment of the 1945 Constitution. The first one is MPR or Majelis Permusyawaratan Rakyat, DPR or Dewan Perwakilan Rakyat, Presiden, DPA or Dewan Pertimbangan Agung, MA or Mahkamah Agung, and BPK or Badan Pemeriksa Keuangan. MPR or Majelis Permusyawaratan Rakyat have a role in establishing constitution and determining the course of the country policy. And MPR also have the rights to choose and appoint a president and vice president. The next one is DPR or Dewan Perwakilan Rakyat, responsible to approving every bills and turns it into a new constitution which legally prevail in this country. They also have a responsible for proposing a bill and giving the approval of the state budget. President, a role that holds the legislative, executive, and judicial power, or commonly known as trias politica. This role also have the rights to enact the government regulation in lieu of law, set the government regulation, and appoint and dismiss every BPK members and also his or her ministers. President also stands as a commander-in-chief of the armed forces and grants clemency and rehabilitation with consideration of MA or Mahkamah Agung. DPA or Dewan Pertimbangan Agung, who provides input and have the rights to give an advice to the president. And MA or Mahkamah Agung, they authorized to adjudicate at the cassation level and examine every laws and regulation that is about to pass. MA also give a consideration to the president for clemency and rehabilitation. The last state institutions that stands before the amendment is BPK or Badan Pemeriksa Keuangan, who oversee every state financial records and supervise the implementation of the state expenditures.
After the 1998 Reformation, the 1945 Constitution is amended 4 times. The first amendment is in 1999, the second is in 2000, the third is in 2001, the fourth is in 2002.
So after the amendment UUD 1945, there is MPR. First, their job is to amend and establish constitution. Second, appoint president and the vice president. And third, terminate president and vice president during their tenure if necessary. DPR. First, enact the law with the president. Second, discuss bill proposed by the president or the DPD. Third, approve or disapprove in government regulations in lieu of law proposed by the president. And DPD. First, propose bill to the DPR. Second, bill consideration and selection of PPK member. Third, supervision of legal implementation. And the use of president is first, proposing a bill to DPR. Second, appoint ambassadors and consuls by taking into account consideration of DPR. Third, commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Fourth, grants clemency and rehabilitation with consideration of MA. And fifth, granting amnesty and abolition with the consideration of DPR. We also have MA, authorized to the function of it. First, authorized to adjudicate at the cassation level. Second, examine laws and regulation under the law. Third, give consideration to president for clemency and rehabilitation. MK or Mahkamah Konstitusi. First, examine the law with the constitution. Second, deciding disputes over the authority of state institutions whose power are granted by constitutions. Third, deciding the dissolution of political parties. Fourth, deciding disputes of the election result. KY. First, propose appointment of Chief Justice at the MA to the DPR. Second, conduct selections of Chief Justice. Third, establish code of ethics or code of conduct for judges. Last, PPK. First, the function of it is carry out inspections, supervision, and research in the field of control and management of state finances. Second, provide advice to the government regarding the management of state finances. Thank you.
That's it for our explanation. Thank you for watching.